For decades, the world was told one story about Africa. A continent asleep, weak, and dependent. But what if that story was never true? What if the giant was never dead, but only waiting? Africa is not poor, backward, or irrelevant. But Africa is the most resource-rich continent on Earth. From golden oil, to cobalt, lithium, diamonds, and fertile land, everything needed to build the future already exists here. Yet somehow, the world convinced us that Africa had nothing. For generations, Africa was forced into silence. Colonialism drained wealth. Unfair trade systems locked economies. Foreign interests controlled narratives, currencies, and industries. The giant wasn't sleeping by choice. It was held down. But history has a pattern. No giant stays buried forever. Across the continent, a new Africa is rising. African youth are building tech startups. Local industries are replacing imports. African creators are telling African stories, without permission. Infrastructure is expanding. Digital payments are booming. African innovation is no longer asking for validation. The giant is opening its eyes. If you have enjoyed this video to this moment, ensure to like and subscribe to Giant of Africa and also share the video. By 2050, 1 in every 4 people on Earth will be African. That is not a prediction, it is a certainty. Africa holds the minerals that power electric cars, smartphones, satellites, and future energy. Whoever partners with Africa controls tomorrow's technology. This is why global powers are watching closely. Not with charity, but with interest. For years, Africa was shown only through poverty, war, and aid. Not innovation, strength, or intelligence. But narratives are collapsing. Africa is no longer waiting to be saved. Africa is building. The old image is breaking, and it scares those who benefited from it. This awakening is not about governments alone. It is about mindset. The moment Africans stop seeing themselves through foreign eyes, the moment Africans believe in African solutions, the giant does not just rise. It moves. And once a giant moves, nothing stays the same. Africa is not catching up, but it is reclaiming what was always hers. The giant of Africa is no longer sleeping. And this time, the world will have to listen.